This is a Skywatcher Explorer-200P, if I'm not wrong. This is a 8-inch telescope. It's a Newtonian. And it's on a Meade LXD55. I always wanted to have one of these. Now I have one. And I'm using a angel's eyes or angelfish, something like that. Moonfish, yeah. Moonfish wide angle eyepiece, 32mm. With a Skywatcher 50mm right angle. This is a Moonfish 32mm eyepiece. It's a wide angle eyepiece. I think it's 70 degrees or 72. And this is the Skywatcher 50mm right angle view correct image eyepiece, as they call it, RASI. And this is a 8-inch telescope. It's ultimate, lovely equatorial mounted telescope. And I'm using the LXD55 mount. And also there is a control for that. This is a auto guider cable. It's the first time I'm using such a telescope on an equatorial mount. I had a Celestron N8, I think, yes, which is very similar to this. And I'm using also some counterweight from the another XLT Celestron, which is this CG4 only XLT. Of course, the most important thing when you do use a Newtonian and equatorial mount is the telescope balance. So you have to first make sure that your telescope is in a way that is balanced. The tube with the eyepiece and everything is a little bit high, is a high profile, you can say. PDS ones, I think the Skywatcher PDS ones are a little bit low profile. That's better for this astrophotography if you want to do. But this one is alright, I can use it. But the balance a little bit can be an issue if you want to add another, for example, Barlow. So this is what you have to consider. I'm using 2-inch eyepieces because our 2-inch eyepieces is more comfortable to view. I have an adapter for taking a 1.25-inch eyepiece, but at the moment I don't want to use it. I have very good eyepieces for that also, and I may use it when I need. And I have adjusted this so they are both in the same axis. The telescope I'm showing you is a diameter 200mm, that is 8-inch, the focal length 1000mm, and that makes the 1000mm divided by 200 will be the F ratio. That means 5. This is a quite fast telescope, so it means you have a good wide field of view. I'm looking forward to look at something when it comes up. And yeah, it's my dream coming true. Skywatcher 8-inch Newtonian. I'm looking forward to use this. And if you don't balance the telescope in the dark, either this side or that side will come to you. That will hit your eye, nose, face, and this will hit your crotch. Depending if you're a male or female, the level of the pain will differ. So be careful, balance your Newtonian telescope on the equatorial mount. If you don't have this problem, get a Dobsonian. But Dobsonians are now not available everywhere, because of the COVID. everywhere Dobsonians are sold. China cannot provide as much Dobsonian as it could before the COVID, so you have to be patient. If you get a second-hand gear, grab it. And the view, I can say that is inferior to the refractor, but superior to the SCT. Contrast is better than SCT, but lower than the what you can see through a refractor, like the Star Wave or Lyra F11 102 millimeter. Those are planet killer. You can see so many details. This one is not as good as that, but it's better than SCT Schmidt-Cassegrain telescopes like Meade or Celestron. The reason is that the image on those ones look actually a bit washed out for the planets, but this one is very clear. Contrast is good. The south equatorial part is very, dark brown, near red, and beautiful. But you cannot see more belts, as you see 2-3 belts, but those bands around the Jupiter, atmospheric bands. But with the refractor in this condition, you can see much more better, far more details. But with the refractor, they're hopeless with the things like the deepest object, or things like splitting the stars in the M15 globular cluster or M13. The aperture is not enough. But these ones, you can see. In M15 I didn't see any details, but M13 shows some stars. It starts to resolve. Anyway, very nice.
Jet planes in the night sky with you, getting high in the sunrise with you, getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, no I do. And I wish that I could build a time machine, 'cause time moves on, and now you're gone. Oh, if only I could build a time machine, I'd come and get you. I can't forget you. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you all the time. I wish that you were mine. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you all the time. I wish that you were mine.